do whatever you want to do, and we'll say hello at some point, and then probably duck out.
Cool. All right. So I'm recording. I just want to show you guys the platform that I've been building. So this is what we have coming. This is called the Humans Behind AI. Okay. So right now you could see down here at the bottom, there's 0 tracks. Very soon, there's going to be a shop here. I already connected all the technical parts to make it where the shop could happen and you guys can sell your own songs, like your instrumental songs. Also, soon you're going to be able to sell your own services. Okay. So you're going to be able to sell like an offer, anything like that. All right. So here it is. If you click get listed, there's a free forever plan. The free forever plan doesn't make it where you could actually like sell anything. It's just for chat. All right. So right now I just have the chat set up. Here is our chats. So you can see I have a little welcome chat room. You can see everyone kind of joining in. And then we have a new room where everyone else like just started talking, you know, and so you could chat in here, say hi. It instantly pops up. You could acknowledge the message by liking it. You could delete the messages. And then you can also friend and follow people. All right. Soon we'll have friends over here. So you'll be able to pop up and see all your friends. You'll be able to pop up and see all your followers. And you'll be able to pop up and see all the people on the social media app total. Down here, it's going to say right now, it says log out. However, in the test version right now where I'm working on, it says tools. And there's going to be some tools that I've coded up. One of them that I was just talking in here. So yesterday, somebody asked for, somebody says, hey, so it's cool. So if somebody says, question, is there any way to start a private chat directly from this chat or a way to view everyone in this chat? So what I'm going to do is up here, I'm going to add it where you can see everybody in the chat and there'll be little circle icons for their little thing and you can click on them. And then whenever you click on one of these names, it's going to pop up a chat right now. You can see right now it's just a pop-up title and it actually doesn't do anything. So this is the progress of us building, or me. Nobody else is helping me. Building this. And then you're going to be able to sit here and chat back and forth with each individual person. Soon I'm going to add a little $sign down here. So you're going to be able to also offer your songs right into the chat. And then you're also going to be able to offer your offers right here in the chat. So all commerce is going to happen right here in the chat as you're hanging out, talking to people. Inside these chat rooms, you could create a new room, upload an image, name the room, and you could also name it, like set a password. So you could have it a private chat between you and somebody else. When you have a password, only the people that the password is going to be able to get in. Over here, you're also able to add a file, like a file. So if you want, you could upload a song and everyone can hear it right inside that little chat, basically. Once it loads, right? So boom. Let me know what you think of the new song, right? And then they could click it. It pops up right into the chat, and then they could click it and go listen to it. Okay. Okay. So that is our chat. Soon there'll be quite a bit of chat rooms, and I'll make sure where we actually have some type of organization. You could always still do like search, so the search works, right? So you can search for rooms. Soon they'll have little folder titles, so you could have like favorites, all rooms favorites, and then my rooms created, you know, and then you could favorite each one. There's a notification system, so you get a little like email. You only get one email per chat room, so you don't get blown up by emails if you're not there. And then you get a little red notification when there's a chat, and it makes a little sound, which is me. So every time you hear the little chat noise, like, it's me.
You do that? Yeah, that sounds good. Good.
Yeah. And then there's little settings right here, so you can change your text color. You know, so you can change your text color, and you can also change your chat bubble color, right? So you can make it anything and have that little personalization going on, you know. Soon we're going to have profiles. The profiles are going to have basically like, I really liked the vibe of MySpace back in the day. So we're going to have profiles that you're going to be able to edit, just like with these like colors like this. You're going to be able to change the background, covers, profile picture, bio. You're going to be able to have like your website and stuff in your bio that will go to whatever site you so choose. I don't care. And then you'll also be able to sell your songs on your profile and then have your offers that people could purchase right there on the spot from your profile. And so The goal is to have like almost like a built-in social media housed app where we're all collaborating. We have all the tools in one location. I'm going to make, like I said, I'm going to make this where there's the tools. How I built the tools, it's actually pretty cool. So I built the tools, you could see in the preview. I built the tools, so we actually have this, right, this little drop down right here. So this is the little like area. We have this drop down. So one of the tools I'm adding is a audio trimmer. So you're going to be able to trim your audio, basically from like, a lot of times the AI that we use, it like doesn't end properly, or it struggles to land the plane. So sometimes you just need to like stop it and force it to stop, and then you could fade out the last 2.5 seconds of the song. And so that will be just like a little true or false option to fade it if you want. Start and trim your song. And then there's also be like an audio stem splitter, which will like split your vocals, your drums, your drum tracks, all of that into its own little like MP3. So you could sell the beats or sell just the drum track or sell just the vocals, whatever you so choose, you could do those things. And so this will be here. It will be free tools for the certain account levels, essentially. So I'm probably going to change it where it doesn't say free tools. It says all tools. Some of the tools are going to be free. Some of the tools are going to be only if you have a certain level of account, which is not the free account. And then basically that cheapest plan is $7, which is, I'm just going to keep it at $7. So mainly because we make a transaction fee on everything that you sell. The house gets 15%. And then if you have the lifetime, house gets 10% on any of those products that you sell. And then you get the rest. So here's what's cool is I connected it with something called Stripe Connect. So whenever you connect your Stripe account and somebody purchases, you're actually able to get the money within 3 days into your account. The money never touches my account. It immediately goes to your account. And if you have Stripe instant payout, which if you have a Stripe account for more than like a month, basically you could pay out instantly into your bank account and spend that money that day. So trying to make it where one is we have a place that we have all the tools in one location. Two, we have a place to collaborate. The very first night that I was doing on the test mode, me and one of these guys inside the collaboration area, we ended up making our own little like song together. Like we just went back and forth and created a song, and it was really fun. And so there's a lot of cool things that you can do kind of as you go, so what do you think?
Looks good. Yeah,
Nice.
I like it a lot. I like the private rooms. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I had a question in there. I'm trying out something new. You can hit the space bar and then just turn the mic on and off. Let's see if it comes off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because otherwise you're constantly muted or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, super cool. Great start. I haven't thought about it or played with it much yet, but yeah, and that was all through that bubble. Is that what you use?
Yeah, that's all through
You
Bubble.
started it, right?
Yep, 100%. Yep.
Okay,
Bubble.
that's super cool. I like that.
Yeah. And so, yeah, all through Bubble. And then I recently started using the AI to code because Bubble's a no code builder. So it's all drag and drop and stuff. However, that little audio trimmer, Bubble doesn't have as an option, right? So I had to code something using the AI. I had to code something and then now put it on a server. It was a lot of work. It's been like 2 years to solve that problem. But now I can make little tiny tools that I could run on servers, and they cost me a few pennies every single time they're called, So it's not much, but we could add these free tools. And a lot of times, you need these tools to just make music, like it's almost like the AI has a different set of tools. I don't need a full like audio software that does everything. I just need something that I could upload an MP3 and then master it, and then it outputs by AI. You know what I mean? Or I upload it and then it outputs singing it in a Spanish or something. You know what I mean? Like those are the tools that we're gonna have in this thing in the future, because I know AI is gonna have that ability. And so AI is going to have the ability to translate songs. I guarantee it. We're going to be able to input one day a Taylor Swift song, and it's going to be able to input it into Croatia. You know what I mean? Like Croatian. And it's like, we're going to be able to sing Haitian songs, like not just simple Spanish. It's like, I'm sure that there's going to be one day we could put in Klingon and it will sing. And I'm not, like that.
Oh, yeah. Then just create your own persona or avatar and then just have your own Klingon band.
Totally, and so I fully believe that we're going to have a lot of things. And my goal with this software is to, one, have the chat, because here's what's cool is, as somebody was asking for something yesterday, I'm literally in the software building it as they're asking for it, and so like by the next time they log in, they're going to be able to see it like, oh, dang, we have a tool that I could trim my audio. Heck yeah. And so the place of this is going to be the place that I hang out and support, right? I'm going to almost dedicate my at least next few year or so, right? I'm not the best at planning out long term, right? I'm at least going to be dedicating the next year or so to serving just AI musicians, right? And so everything that they need to succeed is what I'm going to be building. And I'm already a few steps ahead of some people, of the people that never even watched the training that we're creating now, right? So like, I already know that there's certain tools that I need in my journey to create this 36 song album that I have to create, like there's certain things I need. I need to be able to take out certain parts and cut a little thing and merge things together. I want to be able to add my voice into one of the songs, but I don't want to go to Audacity. I don't want to use all these external softwares. I just want to use it inside the Humans Behind AI, right where I'm chatting and make songs with people, right? Like, so if you haven't created an account, Troy, yet, I would recommend it. It's just that it'd be super cool to have you in there. I feel like, here's the thing is, I feel like it has what's called the network effect. So the more people that's on the app, the more valuable the app becomes.
Absolutely. Yeah. And once I get in there, I'm one of my friends that has, built things and I've worked with at some point on some software or platforms. He said, "Oh, we call people like you a super user," and so, and I can just tackle things from so many directions and then find bugs or suggestions, like, hey, this would help bridge this gap. So no, I look forward to playing with it for sure.
Sweet. Yeah, that's super helpful, because my goal, like I said, my goal is to make it where we can make money with our music and career. It's number one goal.
Yeah.
So what's the things that I could do to solve that? Well, one, I have to be able to get a checkout page up as fast as possible. And then I need to be able to talk to them in the same location that I sold the product. So if I was to quickly, like, basically somebody came to me, and this is what started it. Somebody came to me and said, hey, like, have you ever heard that website called Songfinch? And I was like, no, I've never heard Songfinch. What's Songfinch? And they said Songfinch is a website that you could go and you could buy a song, start a song. You could buy a song professionally written and recorded by a professional musician, an original song. Well, we're AI. We could do that too. I don't need, now here's the thing. This is a two-part marketplace. This is a two-sided marketplace. This marketplace has to have the artists. You see all these artists? Well, I don't need the artists. I have AI. I could do all of this. I can make it in every single style of every single one of these humans. So I don't need this side of the marketplace. I just need the customers. So if I could quickly create an offer on the Humans Behind AI and add my checkout page and get paid within seconds, well, then I could say, I'll write you a birthday song for $50. Well, can I sell 10 of those in a day or in a month or in a week? That's an extra $500 a month. Well, then can I charge? What happens if somebody buys a song, but will somebody buy a whole album for their wedding anniversary? Right? Like, will they buy one like that? Like, maybe that's $2,000, right? So I could sell other products, but I need to be able to have a place that I could quickly test. But I also have to have the audience inside. So as you can see, I'm talking to them and we're going back and forth, and they're like, man, like, this is cool. Can you add this? Can you do this? I had a guy that literally last night, he has 5,000 people on his email list He's going to promote my product, and he wants to message us and hit up my wife for website design. This was night one.
Yeah, that's this. When I'm looking at this, I know you said something about. Oh gosh, why am I spacing it? The profile that you liked from. Give it to me. The before
MySpace?
Facebook.
MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was just thinking, if you hover over one of the, it might be kind of cool if there was a drop down when you hover over that says portfolio, or something, so that as you're chatting with somebody in the room, you could go and say, hey, look, this person sounds like they know what the heck they're talking about. Let me go check out their portfolio real quick of their work. Or let me go see what their pricing is. So maybe a drop down where you could easily check out those people, or if you just click on it, would it just take you to their portfolio or to their profile now, or that's what you're going to build?
Yeah. So my thought was two things. I want to make it so one of the guys asked up here too is, can we chat right in here? Like, can we just click on somebody's name and it chat with them? So I want to make it when you click on it, it will pop up a pop-up, and then that pop-up will have like 3 little like option tabs. One will be songs for sale, one will be offers, and one will be chat. And then there'll be a little button underneath their name that says view profile. And so when you click that view profile on that pop-up, it will take you to its own little page. And then you could view that whole profile of them. You could buy all their stuff. But in that pop-up chat, you could also buy their offers and chat with them right there. That's my goal. So kind of like inside school right here. So this is kind of where I was looking at it. So inside school, if you pop up one of these little like these pop-ups, this is kind of that vibe that I was going for. Okay. Kind of when you pop it up, now you could see this chat. You could click on one of this. Maybe you'll click on here and it'll go to their profile right here. You could see when they were last active. You could chat with them. Maybe there'll be little toggles that could go to different like offers, say like songs and chat. And then maybe there's a block option, right? Look, you could block them. So that was kind of my thought, just so then you could have like conversations right in the chat as you're going, What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that covers both bases that way. So then are you saying so you can have a private chat immediately with a pop-up, but in that pop-up, it would have those essentially a drop down, but it would just be tabs within that pop-up.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. All right in there. And then if you have an offer right there on that, like, hey, just click on my profile image and you could buy one of my offers, right? You could do that, or you could add it right to the chat feed, your offers soon, and then they'll see, So I want to make it as easy as possible to purchase. And then check out this.
Well, part of what makes it easy to purchase is also making it easy to decide if you want to purchase it, right? So that's where I came up with, if you have a library of songs and somebody goes, oh, okay, they're legit. They're putting out some good stuff. I can throw money their way.
Bet. Yes. 1000%. So those are the next things that I'm working on. So I have a list of all the of where I'm going. Basically, we're going to have the pop-up chat with profile and offers and songs. All right. And then that will be there too. And then that you'll be able to click there. I love the little follow icon. Like how it jumps.
Yeah, that's cool. So when you hover over the image, right? So will you have to click it to pop up, or you hover over it and then it just automatically pops up? That might be good. So essentially, it would tempt you to communicate, and it would be like a drop down, but it would be a pop up that just when you hover over it, it goes boom.
Okay. Yeah.
Because otherwise, how are people going to know that it does that unless they're fiddling around with it?
That makes sense. Yeah. What I thought was cool too is kind of because the whole thing's built all around chat. Some people get in and they say, how do I update this? And then everybody tells them. you know, and then they're like, oh, you go here, you know, and so it's almost like it's like a built-in like tech support in our software.
Right. What I think is great, like you said, you're going to be. It's cool because this is basically your playground of production and learning and growing and communicating and networking, everything. I think I have a buddy who's an amazing musician. Everybody that knows him is just wonders. He has had success, but it wasn't solo, and and I just always want to tell him, and I tell myself this too, is just involve people in the journey, right? Just take them on the journey with you. For one, then you get more traction, you get more fans because you've grown together. You really build strong long-term relationships that way, rather than wait until everything's perfect, then you jump out. People feel there's a separation there. So it's just great that you're doing it this way, where you build as you go, interacting with everybody, and I think it's the way a lot of things are nowadays.
Yeah. I Yeah, totally. Mainly is because I realized that, like, I was talking to my wife about this because she was kind of trying to figure out one of her offers after she sells her website in a day program. She wants to know how she could support her clients afterwards. Well, I told her, I said, like it's not an answer you get from me. You have to literally sometimes get the answer from your customers. And so for me is like this is the part that I'm trying to get the answer from my customers, because a lot of times I'm not like this part right here where he said like, hey, can we view everyone in the chat? Well, I didn't think that would be something needed. Instead of him scrolling through this whole thing, he wants to just have it all where you could view them all right here. Well,
Yeah,
I totally do
that's
that.
that's a good idea. Almost like all the people that are in a Facebook group, right? You can
Yeah,
see everybody that's in there. Yeah, because of course you don't want to maybe communicate or say some things in there, or you want to know who else is, whether it be competition or some troll. You want to know who else is in there.
totally. And so, and then you want to follow some people that are in that group, and maybe they follow you and whatever it is, and so
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good question.
So it's sometimes I don't see these things, and it's like if we're going to build a platform that we're actually going to want to use, I realize I'm like, this is something new, but it's also something that I want to make sure people can make money doing, but it's also like a good place to collaborate, and so I do believe that this is going to turn into that. I do already see that it's already kind of started happening in multiple ways. Links work, so you could click on links. I made them red, so you kind of know, like, if I click on this, it's my fault. Like,
Yeah.
don't click on red links if you don't want to. Like, so yeah. It was cool. And there was even two people having conversations between each other. And one guy was asking about DJ equipment and if he recommends any, and so like that might even be an affiliate link offer if somebody was smart and said, here, check out these speakers or drums, whatever it is, and you could add that, and so I definitely want to make this a place where it's functional and
Yeah,
useful.
I'll
So,
get in there and I'll yeah, I think I'll have some good suggestions once I start playing with it.
cool. Well, I'm excited, man. So, well, I want to meet your mom if she's not there.
Hold on a second. Let me go grab her. She was on the phone in the other room. So
Okay.
she's coming.
Woohoo!
We'll talk some more. She's just getting off the phone over there.
See.
Let's see. Oh, you know what was real cool? Yeah, I've been showing in another group that I'm in. There's a guy that I met who's out here from Switzerland, and I had him create a song. He's like, let's do it. And he so watch how easy this is. You know, we're on our way to Costco because he doesn't have a membership. And he's like yodeling and all this stuff. But but what I was gonna get to, because here she comes.
Hi, Mom.
This is my mom, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Nice to meet you.
This is here. Look, come here. So this is
So beautiful.
this is the co-writer of the Smokey the Bear I Put Out song. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, we're a team. Sharing a percentage with her for sure.
Woohoo.
But
Well,
yeah,
I just want to say I love your son. He's awesome. He shows up to all the coaching calls, and he's great. So thank you so much. You raised an awesome child. So
yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Well, and we'll both be in Vegas at the end of next month. So hopefully we can meet in person then.
Yeah, I can't wait. So
Yeah.
so nice to meet you, Mom. Take care.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's great talking to you.
Indeed.
And we'll catch up again soon.
Sweet. Thanks for showing up, man.
All right.
Later.
Of course.
Later.
Love you too. See you.
Later.